Hi everyone, this is Char, and this is my first design team project for Wild Orchid Crafts. I don't have my little sign made yet because I just haven't had a chance. Actually, this design team project came as kind of a spur of the moment thing because I'm leaving next week to go see my daughter who's getting married, and she called me on Friday night and said if I could make some letters for their um, gift table, paper mache letters, and she was going to do it herself, but she just didn't feel like she was creative enough, which she really doesn't. She is, but she just doesn't have the all of the stuff that her mom does. So she asked if I would do it. So of course, I got up very early, like 4 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, because I am like so busy. But anyway, I couldn't say no, so I got up really early and I started working on them. So this is what I've created, and her colors are teal, dark blue, white, and coral. And this is what I came up with. So I was going to do something very simple, and then she says, well, can you put something else on there? And I said, of course. So I thought I'd go ahead and add some of my beautiful wild orchid craft flowers that I have just gotten in my design team kit. So these were paper mache letters, and what I did to them is, of course, I painted them with teal paint, and then I used some Lindy's um, what do you want to call it, sprays on there, and so it has some shimmer. And then I took seed beads and micro beads. There's some micro beads in there too, and I just used my glue and seal. Sorry, I used my glue and seal, and I put it all on there. Oh, let me tell you, I did this first. This metal, and this metal looks like this, and I got this from Hobby Lobby, and I just painted it white and kind of brushed some of it off. She's got we're putting up a bird cage for cards, and it's this white color metal. So I kind of wanted to try and match that. So I put that down on both the letters, and then did the seed beads, and then let everything dry, which took forever. Um, then what I did is I did the little floral kind of arrangements on there. And what I used, now this big rose right here did come from my stash. This was not in my design team kit, but it is Wild Orchid Craft rose, and it is MKX093 is and it comes in peach and orange and a lighter peach, just really, really pretty colors. So, and these are, I think, are the smaller millimeters, the 35. But I love these, and the reason I got these is because I want to do a project with the steampunk spells, so I still have some left to be able to do that. So, but it was the perfect color for her wedding. This is her wedding colors right here. So what I did is I used, let me tell you some of the products that I used. These were from Petaloo, these little berries. I used some um, this metal back here. It is like chicken wire, but it's got a covering on it. And I got this at Hobby Lobby also. And I painted it white. It looks like kind of like that netting, and that's what I wanted it to look like. So and I didn't have any of that netting, so that's what I did there. I have some moss in the background, some Spanish moss. And then I used some of these really fun little guys right here. I love these. These are them right there, and their number is, they're the silver spiral stamens. They're MKX577. Not sure if my camera will zoom in on there with all the glare. MKX577. These things are so cool, and they come in several different colors, so love these. Okay, so then I used that. I also used these fun things. Oh, love these too. And these are also silver. And these are silver bead berry sprays, and they're GST 156. And I love these. I used one whole one on each of the arrangements, and then I took one of them apart and kind of spread it out in different places. Put it like right here, right down here. So multiple uses for that. And then on the other flowers, I used the carnations. I used them right here. And this is the carnation pack that I used. Those 20 white cream carnation flowers, MKX 105. And what I did with those also is I took some Perfect Pearl Orange that I have in my stash, made a little bit of water and some of this, and I just brushed the tips of the flowers. Oh, I hope you can see that. All the white flowers, I just brushed the tips with those, with this color right here. So what else did I do? I used these roses right here. This was 100 mixed tone, two-tone. I used this flower right here. And these are 15 millimeter MKX 292. I hope you can see this. I hope my glare's not so bad. Sorry. There we go. Okay, so I used those flowers there. And then I also used these. I love these flat flowers. And I used this size, the 100 Foundation White Blossoms, 3.5 centimeters, MKX-171. Let's see if I can get that there. And how I use these is I fold them over. I fold them one side and then I fold them this side. I put a little piece of glue and then I pinch them at the bottom. And they make this kind of like a bud, kind of a flower. And I love using these for like fillers. So they fill in an area where I can't quite get a rose there, or I don't want a rose there, but I do want some kind of a flower. So they're, because you can see them right there sticking out. So I use both sizes, the little ones and the big ones. And then I also, for the dark blue, because I didn't have anything this dark blue, so I kind of had to improvise. So this is what I did for these, and I love how they came out. I'm going to use them again. So what I did is I took this flower, and I took my, it was actually this one right here, my spectrum marker in this color, and I painted these dark blue, and I made 6 of them. And then I folded them like this. And so they're here with these other flowers that I make. Now I'm not going to do another blue one, and I'm not going to use the marker because I still have marker on my finger, and I don't know if I'm ever going to get it out. And I want to have my nails done, so hopefully that will come out. But I'll show you how I did it. I used seam binding. I used a dark blue seam binding, and I used one of the these are 180 double head pearl stamens, and it's MKX 565. Let me see if I can show you there. I think these are just so cool. So what I do, and hopefully my glue gun is heated up by now. I'll show you how I make one. So I used this technique for a dress form that I made maybe even a year ago. But I really needed to add something that was dark blue to this to bring in the colors of her wedding. So I made these little cute, and I don't know if you can see them right here. Really cute little, they look like, trying to think what they would look like with the stamen sticking out. What kind of flower? I can't think of any. But anyway, I love the way they came out. So, and I will put some pictures in the end so you can see, but they're there right there. So I painted the stamen with my pen as well. That's how I made such a mess with my fingers. And then I took a piece of the blue seam binding, and I twisted twice, and then I fold it over onto itself, and then I hold it there like that, and I take my glue gun. And I'm not going to show you my glue gun on camera because it's disgusting. And I pin it like that. See how you get a little twisty, cute little curl right there? So then I cut it off of the main thing here. And so I end up with this. Then I took my stamen, because I wanted it to look like a flower, and I folded it in half. And you can offset these a little bit. That looks cute. So I fold them like that. And then I take them here, and I want this little curlicue side to be in the front. And I take them just like that, and I'm going to put hot glue here. And then I pinch one side in, and the other side in. And there you go. Look at how cute that is. And you get that little cute little flower. Now I did cut off this end here to make it nice and pretty. But if you made like several of these in you could have like a little really pretty little collage. I know what flower I'm thinking of, but they're in California and they are like more round, and they have this little stamens sticking out to the bottoms. I can't think of what they're called, but that's what it reminds me of. So anyway, I love, love, love how these little flowers come out, and they're made out of like I said, they're made out of seam binding. A great filler, and to bring in the color that I needed to bring in. I thought that was just such a good idea. I also, now this is not for this project, but this is how I was planning on using these flowers. I got all 3 sizes, but I just love how that comes out. Sprayed this with Lindy's. I used 2 of the large ones, a medium and a small one, and then I used 3 of the stamens that I painted with my alcohol inks. So isn't that cute? And it's my own little flower. Of course, it doesn't match the project. I'm getting off track there, but that's how I was going to use those flowers. So I used these as a filler, and I can make my own. I just love these. To me, are very, very, very versatile. Okay, so that is my project. I think I covered everything that I've got on here. I did use the Perfect Pearls on the orange, so they have a little bit of a shimmer too. But I just really, really, really love how they came out. And my daughter, you know, I sent her a picture, and she loved how they came out too. So I think they're going to work just beautiful on the table with all the gifts. So thank you everybody for watching, and please be sure to check out wildorchidcrafts.com and see all the beautiful products they have. They have a brand new website. It's very easy to navigate through, and you can see the pictures of all the beautiful flowers and other things that they have. I can't wait. I have a project in mind, and I am itching to get started, but I don't think I'll be able to get started with it until I get back from my trip and to my daughter's wedding. So thank you again for watching, and you guys all have a great day. Bye. I'll have some pictures at the end. Bye-bye.